everybody. Today I will read to you this book named Purple Buttons. Purple Buttons? I think this name that means this little girl likes purple buttons. I think so, but we must read a book to know why does the author write this purple buttons name. Okay, here we go. Buttons. There's nothing special about buttons. Rachel never knew there was until she saw Gran's button. Rachel ran into Gran's house one day. She had some good news. Good news? I didn't know what good news. Now I know her name is Rachel. And her grandma is Gran. Our class at school is doing a play, she said. I'm going to be the queen. Gran looked pleased. What will you wear? She asked. A long dress, said Rachel, and the crown. Our teacher says I can make the crown myself with gold paper. I can stick fruit gums on for jewels. What? Fruit gums to the crown? But is it true? I like fruit gum. It tastes many of a kind of fruits, like apples, strawberries, lemon, grapes, many. That sounds silly, said Gran. Queens don't have sweet on their heads. Rachel thought for a minute. You're right, she said. But what could I use instead? How about buttons? Said Gran. Gran, buttons? Huh, buttons. Lots and lots of buttons. I think her grandma has lots and lots of buttons. And the problem is the queen doesn't have any sweet on their heads. When I say to you, you listen. I think you will imagine you have many candy on your heads. Buttons. They might be good, said Rachel, but I haven't got any. I got lots, Gran told her. Fetch me the blue tin from the corner cupboard. I show you. Rachel carried the blue tin to Gran's table. Gran took off the lid and tipped up the tin. Wow, so many buttons down here. My best one is this flower. Blue flower, can you see it? And the hard one, because I never seen the flower buttons and the hard buttons. I really love that kind of buttons. I say with you, buttons don't have just circle shape. It has many shapes. You want it. Out came a shower of buttons. Rachel has never seen so many. They rattled and spun and danced over the table. Rachel had to catch 2 handfuls before they rolled onto the floor. When I say dance, I think you like dance. La la la. And I always say that. The true one is buttons don't have only one color and have so many colors of rainbow like all of these one. It can be gray, black, green, purple, many colors you wanted. And shapes too. Some were like tiny white daisies. What? Are flower daisies are a button? No, not like that, but the buttons look like a daisy. Here, daisy. Here it is. Some were like big sploggy snowflakes. Big sploggy snowflake right here. Where were neat black curtains? Black curtains? I don't see any black curtains. I think you can see it. Where were bright red cherries? Here we go. This is a cherry. Where were pale lilac petals? Lilac petals? I think this is. And they were all buttons. They're lovely, cried Rachel. She stopped. Most of them, she said. She'd seen purple buttons. She knew that at once that she hated them. The purple buttons were thin and slippery. They were dark and brushes. They peeked up at Rachel like sly winkling eyes. Why have you got these nasty purple buttons, Gran? Rachel asked. I like purple. Why does she hate purple? That's my favorite button. Why did she hate my button? I kept all my buttons, said Gran. I cut them off clothes that I finished with. Wear a story to every button. Well, I don't like purple ones, said Rachel. I started to cry. Why does she don't like my buttons? She pushed them away. I want some jewels, she said, to stick on my crown. In Rio it have jewels, but jewels are underground and very, very deep. Did you know why it's deep? Because darts go over them. Example, like the jewels here, the darts go up and up and up, like that. So some humans need to dig and dig so they will find jewels. Jewels can be big or small, many colors, like that. Here. She began to pick up the brightest, shiniest button on the table. Some sparkle like gold, some gleam like silver. Some were warm scarlet. Some were cool emerald. Can I borrow these? She asked. Thank you, Gran. You are kind. Oh, we lost what her grandma say. I think her grandma say is yes you can or no you can't. Aw, her grandma is so sweet, like mine. But my grandma don't wear any of the glasses like me or put some lipstick. Now my grandma don't make any lipstick. When When she got home, she made her gold-papered gown. She stuck Gran's buttons along the fronts. They were just like real jewels. Everybody admired Rachel's crown. Then, when the play was over, Rachel took the buttons carefully off the crown. She was thinking it would soon be her little brother Matthew's birthday. Really? I love birthday! I can eat some cakes, play with a person with a ball. I like playing ball. Gran, she said, when she took her buttons back, can I borrow some more, please? I want to stick them on the round Matthew's birthday cake. Once more, Gran tipped out her buttons. Orange and yellow, I think, said Rachel. Maybe her brother liked red and yellow. No, orange and yellow, not red and yellow. Oopsie. I don't want to make her brother eating the buttons. I think they were put the buttons out when they started to eat the cake. I think so. Or the birthday cake just a toy. Why does she have a face like that? I don't like her face like that. She scooped up a handful to choose from and dropped them. Under the bright colors lurked the wink at Rachel with evil golden eyes. Where did you get these horrid buttons, Gran? She cried. Lovely. Why did she say horrid buttons? Lovely. My cute little buttons. Why does she hate my buttons? Everybody, that is over for part 1. So I want to. Tomorrow I will make part 2 of this. So now I say goodbye.